Love is what we want today. Gotta chase the hate away. Fire gonna hater. Jah is the creator. Love is what we want. Yeah. The world is short of love. So what I'm gonna do is bring back the love. Yeah. Bring back the love. I wanna bring back the love. Yeah. Love is what we want today. Love is what we need today. Every day. Bring back the love. The world needs a lot of love. Love is what we want today. Hate has to go away. Yeah. All I wanna see is peace and unity. I show respect to you, and you show respect to me. In love and harmony, I wanna live with everybody. Me no want no fight, no fuss, no fun, no violence around me. I'd like to see fathers taking care of their children. Love and protect them. Don't avoid and abuse them. They are the future. They need guidance and protection. They need someone to teach them and lead them in the right direction of love and harmony. That's what I'd like to see. We need more love today. We gotta chase the hate away. Yeah. Love and harmony. That's what I'd like to see. Love is what we need today. We gotta chase the hate away. When war are gone, the whole place get tense. People are running all and jump over fence. Man I get shot in the face and head. Me I wonder if none of these things make sense. Living in peace is better when everyone that I see is my brother. Showing love to one another. Yeah, living forever. War is ugly and love is lovely. That is what my elder them tell me. And Jah knows a Rasta me believe me. I don't wanna see no more blood around. Come on everybody, let's dash for the war and let's go have some fun and live in love and harmony. That's what I want to see. We need more love today. We gotta chase the hate away. Love and harmony. That's what I'd love to see. I need more love today. Yeah. We got to chase. All right. Yes. Ooh. Chew up with the knife, we say chew up with the gun. Come on everyone, let's have some fun. Again, chew up with the knife, come and chew up with the gun. Come on everyone, let's have some fun. We're gonna dance from night until morning come. Now stop until we see the rise of the sun. Dash with the knife, we say we dash with the gun. Come on everybody, let us just live in love and harmony. That's what I'd love to see. I need more love today. Let's go to hell. Smoke up the good. Yeah, man, it's I again, you know, because I'm Davis, and we I say youths don't to give up in this time, you know. As a matter of fact, no time. Because we say the motivation morning show, you know, the true man show, live and direct, you know, on YouTube. Check it out, Yannick. God of His mercy, I'm telling you don't to give up in this time. Yeah, God doesn't can't give up. I know it's true. You got to hold your head up. Hey youth, now give up on no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a slide. You got to stand firm in this a judgment time, or else you lose your mind. Shut up, now give in a no time. You worry sister about me, said them keep on trying. Most time, could I never deny it. Well, mama say, cause you got to work hard with a clean hands and pure heart to get a reward. Don't follow no one, don't you be no fraud. If you trust in the most high Jaja. I know my foundations of the roof, so I have to always be the truth. No folly ground, them can't come for you. Now give in a no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a sign. Got to stand firm in this a judgment time, or else you lose your mind. Daughter, now give in a no time. You worry sister about me, said them keep on trying. Most I could I never deny it. Now say them I run the place, but them in the slowly. Them on the top, but them in the bottom of the feet. I'm sneaking on the grass and me catch enough a weep. This to get a use make me grieve. Papa say cause I know you can do. Organize and centralize the people no counterfeit. Daddy know to Africa that Asian breeze. Home sweet home make me please. I know my foundations of the roof, so I have to speak the truth. No funny ground and can't come pollute. I man got to stand never lose. Salute, now give in and no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a slide. Got to stand firm in this a judgment time, I bet you lose your mind. Now give in and no time. Feel worry sister about me, say them keep on trying. Most time, don't you ever deny. No more. Fire burn them guinea gaga, sun up the morning. They use them wise enough thing that could just them chanting. I tell you there is no need to bargain. Hey, youths, now give in and no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a slide. You got to stand firm in this a judgment time, or else you lose your mind. Daughter, now give in and no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a slide. Most time, don't you ever deny it. Oh, yes, I'm representing for Yanni. It's the motivational show. I tell you, man, righteousness we come for deal with. Yeah. Hey, you, now give in and no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a slide. You got to stand firm in this a judgment time, or else you lose your mind. Daughter, now give in and no time. You worry sister about me, say them keep on trying. Most I could have never deny it. Hey, time to keep it up. Keep on working smart. I tell you, Yanni, cause I'm representing. I know, say, a positive and every time, you not give in a no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a sign. Not to stand firm in this a judgment time, I bet you lose your mind. That time, not give in a no time. I know the road is rocky and it's full of a sign.
Yeah, I'm back. Live and direct, beautiful people. You know what I mean when I say live and direct, right? I do mean live and direct. Let me get on my wire fixed, and we'll be able to start reasoning like every day. Yeah. Good day, of course. Great day ahead, like all of them. We approach them with positivity and upliftment and progress, for sure. I don't get up in the morning to lose the day. I get up to win the day. You know, love and harmony. Yes, may the world be covered in it today and forever. That's what we need, more harmony, honesty. You know, it's good to have respect, but we need honesty to be honest with ourselves first. Be honest with ourselves. Stop. You know, at one point, is to stop also living that lie, being honest with ourselves, living from our. Hold on. Shut up that. Well, I just did. The lightning, but that light is getting on my nerve. Okay, I'm here. Yeah. So what I was saying, I thought I was hearing things when I heard Floyd on your bike session. Yeah. I was playing all kinds of music yesterday. I went from Arabic to Pink Floyd to all kinds of stuff. And I wasn't so prepared. I prepared myself a bit, but I got sick and everything, so I kind of put this on hold. But I'm gonna prepare a bit better for next time. But I had good tunes still. It's me, as long as it's positive. And it feels good, makes you feel good, makes me feel good. Like if a vibration makes me feel bad, I don't consume it. But any kind of music, I just love music. It's not, yeah, I'm big on the reggae music for sure. But when I was younger, I was listening to all kinds of music, like probably all the mainstream that everybody listened to. But yeah. Good to be back here for today, at least. Yeah, Red Rose is in the house. Big up, Red. Large up, Red, every time. Every time, large up. Godefroy is there too. I think I seen it. Yeah. Le gros G. Godefroy. Bonjour. Bonjour, salut. Ben oui. Non, qu'est-ce que j'ai marqué aujourd'hui? Oh, yeah, engaged and motivated to create a change. I said a change yesterday, but I think it's more a lasting change. Because it has to last. You know, it's good to create a change. We can all change the diaper of a baby, but it doesn't last. It's not going to stay clean. It doesn't last forever, the clean diaper. You know, you have to change it. Change is something that's going to also, you're going to transform in this journey. Like, I expect to change again. Like, you have to die a few times in order to really live. That's what I think. I think I'm going to still transform into something even more bright. You know, I just want to shine the light that I have inside more brighter, like in the more positive and engaged and motivated way. Like all this, I have to work on it. I may look like I'm very, very going straight forward, but I still have demons to battle and stuff that I should do that I don't do. And it's a battle with yourself every day. Yes, I'm very motivated and engaged. That's for sure. And I think that's you were talking about being engaged. Yeah, that's it. I was talking about being engaged. That's what I was talking about. But yeah, I'm very, very engaged for sure in creating a lasting change. But you have to be engaged. Engage, it's you. You have to be involved. It's not just talking. It's action. Like we were talking with Rasmidas yesterday. Great reasoning with Rasmidas. Large up. I really enjoyed myself. He's not much older than me, but he has more experience. That's what he prefer. I tell him he doesn't like when I tell him he's older than me. And I have stuff to learn, and he said, "No, I'm not older." I said, "Okay, then you're more experienced." He said, "Okay, I'll take that." But no, large up on the for sure. Large up to you too, mon ami. Ben oui, c'est sûr, Red. Hein? We're just lost souls living in a fish bowl. I plan on getting 2 pet goldfish soon. Don't have to walk them. Yeah, the goldfish, you don't have to walk them. That's true. But yeah, no, it's just being engaged. That's what I was talking about. Being engaged. It's you. You have to be involved. Sometimes it's like I still have stuff that myself I have, and sometimes I notice in some aspect, some stuff that I do that I still get nervous, or I still get that feeling of self-oppression. Sometimes I have it, like I still battle my demons inside. I don't know if this can go away one day. But it's for sure. So you have to be engaged. If you're engaged, there's good ways that your demon won't show up so often. So that's what I give myself tools really to not fall into those traps. Because I have enough. I want to live the rest of my life. I want the rest of my life to be the best of my life. So I don't want to fall back into the pit of Babylon. So I have to stay engaged, staying in action. Very important. I think that's what it is for me, to stay engaged, is staying in action. And also engage is it's not just talking at one point. Most people talk, but at one point we must put the work into action. Walk the talk, like who says that? Arthur. Arthur, walk the talk. Yeah, sure. And I think if we walk enough at one point, yeah, you become the fullest of the story, and that's kind of inevitable. So all I got to do is put the work in motion, make sure I'm there each and every day, that I do this, master this stuff, also mastering our well. And that was my subject again with my topic yesterday with oh, that's beautiful, with Rasmidas was the yeah, and it's very very anyway. I know there's stuff that we need to focus more. It's because it's just our mind are so packed up also sometimes with the negativity and anxiety and stuff like that we're unable to be present in a moment. To make those interviews, I have to be very, very present in a moment, because he said stuff yesterday that really got me when he was talking about the man. How the man, because Arthur always referred to the man, but never really, but I know he doesn't have to explain, but give his view on what the man is. But when he said that the man is the man and the woman coming together makes the man, I really, really enjoyed this reasoning, and something great came out of this for me. You know? I've learned a lot yesterday with him. You know? I've learned a lot, and if you have watched it, like Leslie was there, I think. Maybe some of you watched it, but I recommend you go and watch it, because it was a great, great reasoning with him. Man with lots of wisdom. And he's probably one of the first reggae artists that brought up to me that the earth doesn't revolve around the sun. He said, no, the earth doesn't revolve around the sun. He said, it's evident. You look at it. But he said, what's common, for sure, we know that what's common sense is not common practice here. And the common sense is to use our eyes, use our senses, use our capability to think, our faculty to think, or all this, then we can make sense of reality. Anybody can do it. Like, I don't have different eyes or different senses than anybody. You know? And I'm just because maybe I question things. That's all. Like I say always, it's not because I have more enlightenment or I have more drive, maybe more drive. I'm more driven than certain persons, for sure. For sure. Some are driven to sit and wait. I'm driven to be in action and go get it. I'm a go-getter. I've always been like that. And I know, especially when, you know, when you start the journey of a lifetime like this, it's going to be long. So like I said yesterday, I'm becoming very, very patient. So yeah, I'm becoming very, very patient. So that patience also will allow me to develop more other abilities, you know, because if you're impatient with your dream, with your goals, with stuff, there's a lot of stuff that you could learn with patience also. Like, anyway, to me, the patience is translated also into not rushing things. You know, sometimes we rush things too much. I think it's important to go with the flow. Like, I don't want to stay too passive and not take the great action, but it's to go with the flow. Like, I don't want to force things. I don't want to, like, I know it's up to me to make it happen. I've got to design the perfect opportunity, the perfect timing, the perfect situation. All this has to be designed, and I can do it. But also, I'm conscious that I'm not alone. There's certain stuff here. There's certain frequency and vibrancy in this earth that come and arrange some way, somehow, your destiny or something. I don't know. It's hard. I don't want to say that God's looking over us and will arrange. No, it's just a vibration. Once you start going into action, there's other people in action that come and join you. You know, it's, I don't know. We come all together and we make this work. Like, that's what I experience on my side with the reggae artists, the interviews, like Nan Lewis, the woman I was talking about, large up Nan, because if it wasn't ever, she approached me one day and she suggested that I had Rasmidas on interview and all this and Byte Radio and the whole kit. So if we don't network together, it's by networking together that we're gonna elevate. That's for sure. It goes by it comes with networking together for sure. And that's it. Being able to sit down and reason. Like I don't think I'm gonna save my wires stuck here now. I don't think I'm gonna save the whole world, but I can save myself. Like I said to Midas yesterday, I can surely save myself. Freaking wires stuck behind. Okay, no big deal. I can surely save myself from this mental genocide. You don't have to give in to it. And day by day, you start recalibrating yourself to a new frequency, a new state of mind. It's a new state of mind. It's a more, and you're gonna feel more happy. You're gonna feel more energetic. You're gonna feel younger. All this has come from that new state of mind that I acquire each and every day, because each and every day I get a better feeling with life, a better feeling with myself, of course. Because I decided in my life I was flushing fear. Fear has nothing to do in my life. I want to bring back the love. Bring back the love, all the good feeling that can make me feel good and have great days. And at the end of my life, I'll have a great life. If I can have great days each and every day, win each and every day to the fullest, I'll win life for sure. And I think we already a winner at start because we're here. But we can be the change by lightening the spark. Exactly. And just by lightening a spark, sometimes, just what we need. It's just because we're very much under hypnose. And if you're under hypnose, you need to be taken out of hypnose. If you're sleeping, you need to be taken out of sleep to wake up. If you're sleeping in your bed, if I don't wake you up, you're never going to get up. You're never going to wake up from your sleep. So we have to wake up. We must wake up. The world must wake up for sure to what's going on. First of all, with themselves. It's good to know what's going on outside them, but at first we should be aware of what's going on with ourselves, the mental genocide that we're put under, the illusion, the lies, the deception. Is that, and then after you reorientate your life to a better vibration, to a more, and you don't give in to because all these things come and generate fears and doubt and cause delay and all kinds of nonsense. So if we can at least eliminate the delay, all the stuff that is nonsense, the emotion that we shouldn't experience, and go back to better emotions, to more empowering emotions, to stress and anxiety and depression is no good. So we have to move out of all this stuff, and a lot of people are afflicted by that. A lot. Shine our light to overcome the illusion. Yeah, that's it. And also, our truth is much stronger than their illusion. One truth, the truth can erase their 1,000 lies, easy. And it's us. It's us coming out, speaking out. We have internet today. It's a miracle. We have internet to speak, to get network together. And a lot of people like me are out there on the internet, on YouTube, Facebook, whatever, to speak out, to kind of making you open your lights or something inside to create a spark. Like I don't say use scrutiny and when you go to research and to stuff like that, but we can all create that magnificent spark, and then we're gone. Unless you do not feed your fire. You create the spark, you light the fire, keep feeding it each and every day with good wood, good stuff, and the fire will be just bigger and bigger and bigger. The more you put in the fire, the bigger the fire will be. Same thing with you. Just put lots of energy into your dream, into your goals, and you will make it be a huge fire for sure. And your light's gonna shine, and all our light's gonna shine, and that's what eventually is gonna. It's gonna take time. Like Midas says, he said, "I don't expect this thing to be to go away within 10 years." Like it took how many years for us to like how many thousands of years we've been living in lies and deception of Babylon, and it goes far, but it's going to take the same amount of years probably to undo it. I don't know, but it seems reasonable to think that. I don't think it's going to happen overnight. It could. It could if we decide to, but I think we're way too much under its nose, and we are unaware of what's going on. People don't know that they don't know that they don't know. So what? You're going to go knock on each and every door and the carrier of the good news, listen to me. Like it's a mental thing, and people that occultists of this world know that. They know it's a mental game, and people are unaware. So they're just gonna put more fear and more deception and more deceivers, and they're all out there, the deceivers also. Biggest liars are the ones closest to the truth. Be wise, be wise. We are in a time where we must be wise also. And if wise, wisdom, probably come from the same word. It sounds wise, wisdom. But we must be wise with our life. We must be wise because also with the tools that we have on our hands, like internet and that we should use. Come on, this is such this has power so much to wake up so much people, just to start making them think. Like I cannot probably wake you up. I can wake you up from your sleep, but you have to do the seeking, not the seeking, but the realization. It's a self-realization, so you have to look in the mirror, but you can help people and look in the mirror for sure. Wakey. Fuck fear, yeah, but most people still give in to fear. Even me, sometimes I have fear coming in my awareness. Fear is going to be something that I don't know if I'll get rid of fear one day, but I can manage it. Like sometimes I still have those emotions of fear, and I don't think anyone can be fear free. You can say it, but inside of you, you still experience always a little bit of that thing, because the programming is always there, but it's just like I've been programmed for years and years and years in fear, and so I don't think it's going to erase in one day to another, but I can manage it. I can say to myself now that I will not let fear stop me anymore. But I still have them, for sure. Come on. If I don't have fear, living in the world that I live, I don't know. I must be completely disconnected because it's a freaking wide world. People are wild, and there's bad minds and drama and all kinds of shit. So telling you that I'm fear free would be lying to you. Would be lying to you. I still have fears. There's fears also that are legitimate to have. Some fears are not necessary, but yeah, I still do experience it, but not to a level that I was experiencing it before. This is the difference too. The level of fear is not so high. Like it's dimming slowly. I think it goes away. Like a certain stuff you work on, you get rid of this, you get rid of that fear. But you have to go through the experience of going through your fears to get rid of it. And that's what I'm doing here. I always had some kind of fear what people think of me. Unconsciously or consciously. That's probably why I never did anything public or came out in the world to tell the world what I thought about the world or something. This loud world perpetuate delusion, yeah, for sure. Full of fantasy. Full of fantasy. If we give into it, we're going to have a life of fantasy. I think it's better reality than fantasy. And like we were talking yesterday, the children are suffering a lot from that fantasy, and that's all we do. We put our own children into fantasy very, very often. That's what parents do. They just put their children under huge time fantasy, and I don't know. We grow up after, and all we want is more fantasy. It's more fantasy, more distraction, and we can't wrap our head around the fact that that life could be more. I don't know. We get on the pace, and we keep that pace, and we never elevate, never stretch outside our comfort zone, because I don't know. The others don't do it, so you want to fit in. You want to fit in the mediocrity, and suddenly you realize that you have given to mediocrity and have lived your whole life. You could have done a lot more, but because you gave in and that's what happened to me without knowing. Again, you do all this without knowing because you're unaware. You're unaware. So can you really take conscious decision here until you wake up, until you really activate your mind and start thinking for yourself? I think you were just like drones, a robot, and it's not because you're a robot in a sense that you're a machine, but you don't think for yourself. Like I've never thought for myself. I've never questioned things. So there's a robot question. The robot goes. There's a program in it, and there is a robot now. You can watch them. You put a program, and it will do what you want them to do. So that's exactly what we're doing. We are programmed. We're not even brainwashed. We are programmed to madness and destruction. So if we keep staying on the side of the system, the overlay and all that, that's what is waiting for us. Sure destruction. So you want to give in to, you want to self-destruct yourself. Like at one point I had enough of it, but if you don't know, that's what you do all your life. This is the occult work behind this old overlay. It's very occult, but at the same time, it's very easy to see. Occult means it's hidden, but it's very easy to see. If you open your eyes, if you question, like, they can't hide the truth. And the truth doesn't have to be defendable. It doesn't have to defend itself. Like, you let it loose, and people will self-realize themselves that they've been put under some kind of trance, some kind of hypnose. That's how I felt. Some kind of hypnose. And one day I woke up, I'm like, whoa. Then I woke up when I think, I don't know, it's a constant waking up. I think there's not a day that I woke up. I think it's just un éveil. C'est un éveil de la conscience. C'est un éveil de la conscience. Donc, c'est à chaque jour. À chaque jour, je deviens plus présent, plus alive, more present. But I don't think there's one day that I woke up. I think I'm waking up. I'm still waking up. You know, I'm still waking up to what I have to do, to my dreams, to my goals, because I have to stay motivated, engaged, and motivated. So no, it's an ongoing process. I'm never gonna pretend that anything here. I have nothing to prove to anyone. I'm still battling all kinds of stuff, and you know, it's an everyday battle against yourself. It's not me against the world. That's beautiful. I'm gonna go out, make more video like that. I'm gonna go in Montreal probably around and make a few. I'll just walk. Probably what I'll do this summer is I'll just walk with my GoPro, but I'm gonna walk with my GoPro in front of me. Like I have a strap to put it on my chest, and everywhere I'll go, I'll just put the GoPro in front of me, so you just see the image in front. So after, I'll be able to put it there. And I might talk a bit in the background. Sometimes I can't hold it. I have to talk. But yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. And I'll go a bit around when the nice weather is here. Today, it's a rainy day. But there's no more ice in my pool. So I'll be able to start cleaning it. Hopefully, we're going to have warm weather to be able to use it. But last year, we got summer in September almost. Yeah, I was at the chilling spot. 30-something degrees in September. So we'll see, but that's what I intend to do more. I'll do some too with my car. I have an adapter that I can put the GoPro on my car. I think I'm gonna do them with my car to go around and just take videos like that, so I can put them there. I can have my own stuff to present you. I can go online too and get some videos. But yeah, death is an illusion. There is no death for those who trust the Lord. But death, like I was saying yesterday, death, you want eternal life, create a living soul. You know, that's probably the only way we're going to be eternal here, is by creating a living soul. You know, leaving a legacy, a great legacy of love and everything. That's probably a good way to to stay alive here, to stay permanently here. That's what I intend to do. I want to create a living soul. I want to leave a legacy. I don't want to just be like a leaf in the wind, but I don't think it's a... Yeah. That's it. But the death idea, that's it. Create a living soul and you won't you won't fear death. Like, today I don't fear death so much, and not that I don't want to leave, like I'm ready to leave. It's not that, but I still have lots of work to do. We die as we live, so don't wait. All things are impermanent. Enjoy in the present. Each of us is an individual and unique, perfectly designed to please the Father. Kiss the moment. That's it. You're right, Red, there. I like your comment. We're very unique and original. That's why when I kind of let go of that one thing, the one love, the one people, one destiny. I don't think so. I think we're all very unique and original, and I don't think we are one, in the sense of maybe consciousness, but even that, the neighbor has very, very different conscience than me. His state of mind is very different than mine. So to say that we are one, or I don't know, I kind of let go of this a bit because kind of doesn't really make sense. It makes sense in one way, but not in another. Not in practicality. It makes sense in spirituality in the sense of, we are one. But in reality, we're far from being one. And also because we all have a very special, unique vibrational signature. So it has to be left. Your signature is not something you should leave on paper only. It's something you should leave in life. Sign your nature away into the world. Sign it away. But sign your nature on paper will only get you in trouble sometimes. Or something like that. But yeah. Yeah, kiss the moment, embrace the moment, be present, just developing the ability to be more present. And that's what I told Kim. I said I would like, when I do, especially when I do interviews, when I reason here with you, my mind has to be here. I have to be here physically, mentally, my whole body, my whole spirit, whatever, higher self, all has to be here at one time. And that is embracing the moment for me. Being in the moment is being fully here, vibrant, alive, with my thoughts aligned with this is what I want to see from me. I expect stuff from myself. I have a high expectation. I put myself high expectation, like just this talk here. How long we've been doing this? I told you at the beginning, I'm going to come live and direct every day, 7 a.m. And look, I'm still here because that's what I said I was going to do. And I said I will not give up. I will go through it until the day I don't feel like doing it anymore. The day that it feels like, but it never felt like that. Like, because each and every day I wake up, I feel brand new. So I always feel the need to come and share that divine experience with you. And I have the strength to do it. Like I came here for that. I know it. I came here for that. There's no doubt in my mind. And when you see the light, there's no doubt. So there's no doubt in my mind that I came here for that. And I knew younger, but it's just I've been put in trance under hypnosis, like I told you. But now I really know. Now, because of self-awareness, because of reasoning with myself and talking to myself and talking with others, today I have a greater sense of who I am for sure. And also what I came to do here. Didn't came here to watch TV for sure. Watch golf, hockey, or any nonsense on TV. No, wait, finish. And if I have days that I have a character building day, lower on energy or something, I just read or I listen to music. I prepare playlists. Listen, I take my distraction also because music is a kind of distraction for me sometimes. But I said, okay, I'm going to take it to another level. Like I'm going to create something, the Byte Radio, a DJ thing. And now I said, I'm going to create another show. I would like to go on Wednesday, but with different music. I love reggae, but I love other music also. And there's a lot of music that I want to discover. Like, I love music, so I do what I love. But I don't want to be just distracted and sit on the couch and listen to music. I want to take it to another level, connect with the artists, have interview. All this thing that I do, dub plates and all. Gremlins multiply with water and robots shut down with water. Yeah, water, drink more water, water people. Yeah, that's it. The robots will shut down with water. They will get yeah. No, I agree with you, but that's what it is. It's really a robotic state at one point. Yeah, that's what I've realized. I realized it for myself, so I can see it in others. But that's why what I said to Rasmidas yesterday, I said I can easily relate to what you're saying. What you said, I have no problem with that. I see it within myself. So I have no problem seeing it within others. But that's why sometimes people go against each other because they cannot conceive that you see the light or something like that. So when the Rasmidas tells me he sees the light and this and that, I have no problem with that. Doesn't make my body twitch or go funny or doesn't bother me to talk about love and light. That's what we need. But people get stuck up these days. They get stuck up inside and they seem to not be able to express the divine emotions. The divine emotions were like in Babylon emotions. Like it's Babylon emotions and the divine emotion and all the we have problem getting in touch with this because of our programming. I have experienced it. We live on this water planet, yet people choose diet drinks instead. Yeah, but still, water is the drink the most. It's what people drink the most here on this plane. But yeah, after that, I think it's tea, coffee, and soft drinks, but these are very bad for you. I'm very happy that my mother never made me drink that. Like Kim, she's been brought up on freaking diet Pepsi, on Coke and Pepsi. Her parents were big. Her mother was such a huge drinker of Coke. Oh, terrible. I seen her mother. Her mother died at 56. She wasn't really healthy at the end, and that's what we were talking the other day. Oof, but she had trashed her body a lot too. We're both conscious of that. We've seen it happen in real life. We've seen it happen in real time. So, but still. And it's just, I think it's a lack. Why do people destroy their body like this to the point where they cause themselves the body to fail and stuff? I don't know. I think it's just possibly, unawareness, but also I don't know. She was a wonderful woman, but she had it's our eating habits. Sometimes they're just destructive our eating habits, and that's what I was talking with Kim. I said especially her with her spleen affected and everything, she has no choice now to really have a great eating habit. We found out a bit more about her situation, and it's not what we were expecting, but we'll deal with it. But with good food, we are confident that we have trust. We have trust that she'll get better, but it's a lot in the food we eat. You are a living soul, Jenny. I'm trying here. I'm trying. I'm just trying. I haven't, to me, what I'm doing here, to me, I haven't done nothing yet. You ask me, have I done something online? Nothing yet. To me, I haven't done nothing with my life yet that really, like I've done stuff that make me feel good, but it's not it. I'm just barely scratching the surface of my potential here. If you judge me now, you judge me prematurely. That's nothing. I might be a living soul, but to me, it's going to require a lot of work, a lot of presence, a lot of content, a lot of presence, and a lot of pure presence and vital presence and awareness and but I'm going towards this for sure. I'm never gonna stop. You're never gonna see me go back to rest or go back to my dormancy. Never. You're probably gonna see me online for a long time, probably until I leave this realm. I don't see myself. That's the thing I like to do. I love to do it, and I have the look. I don't like to say blessed. I'm fortunate, very highly favored and fortunate to be able to do it. So I'm never gonna stop this, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm doing something with my life, other than watching TV. And I can also bring some positivity into this world. I think I'm very positive. I'm a very positive person. I'm never negative. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to have negativity coming near me, so I stay positive, and that's what I want to transfer to you. And I think that's what you're getting from me. It's consistency and positivity. I'm not a negative person. You never see me here talk about, I might talk about Babylon. It's negative stuff, but it's stuff that we need to know also in order to reach a more positive vibe. It's like you have to go through the negative to reach the positive. Same thing. So me, I know I had to go through all those experiences for, we are to be loved and help one another for sure. But that's not what the present state of mind says that people should do. That's not what the programming says. So maybe it's to install a new program. It's up to us to. I don't think people will. But can we program ourselves to truth instead of lies? That's the thing. Is I think it's possible to just bring more. But it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time, and people don't care enough yet. People don't care enough, or too stuck into material. They lost in an abyss of unawareness. It goes very deep. The veil is so thick in some people. And if the veil for society, if you talk about Canada, if you talk about just Canada, if you take the whole population, the veil in front of them is so big that they cannot see. If you talk about me here in Canada, I might be very conscious, but that's not the case of the people, majority in Canada. You refer to the individual. Yeah, you can find some people very enlightened, very godly, but the whole is very unconscious. So the as long as we don't come out I don't think it's so much a number of people. I think it's just it has to be spoken, and who wants to know is looking for information. Like I was looking for truth, for information, and at one point you make a big I don't know, you make sense of reality with that. But for sure we can help each other and seeing clear for sure. The devil's a liar and wants us all down and out for sure. Fighting each other, competing for what? Trinkets? Stupid theory. Yeah, that's it. As long as we're fighting, dividing each other, and all this is the goal of the. Oh, it's already been an hour almost. It's the goal of the shit stem is to divide us, to keep us in division, and most people give into it. We're divided with ourselves. First of all, the division, you can look outside of yourself, but we're all divided with ourselves. The first reconnection you must do, it's good to connect with others. So you're disconnected from yourself too. I was completely disconnected from who I was. I was under a trance, under hypnosis. Now I'm really connected to my soul, to my being. I don't know how to say it, but my brain or something. I can use my brain finally to think and think for myself. So that is putting me in touch, like the higher self or the soul, or that's something that has to be in you. I don't think it should be out in the heater and stuff like that. It's something that has to be in you permanently. Pura vida green tea. Wifey got that from David's tea the other day. I was digging in her pot this morning and she was looking at me. Are you having my tea? I'm like, yeah. Didn't like it. I said, yeah, it's good, your tea. The devil lives in our mind for sure. We beat him with our hearts and but we must stay aligned. We must it can always I don't think I can completely eliminate the programming, the evil temptation, because it's a temptation. It's the temptation because everybody is seduced by the temptation. So I have very high potentiality to be seduced. So I have to keep my mind sharp, 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 so I'm not seduced by the nonsense, the addiction, the alcohol, and all the sugar and the bad food. And I, the moment I step out of my house, it's full of temptation. That's all there is. So if I don't keep my mind sharp, I don't stay aligned, I don't stay strong, stand strong within myself and not to give in to the temptation, because that's what the worst is. Is when you walk in Babylon, you have temptations all over the grocery market of hell. It's terrible. You can put stuff in your mouth that makes you feel so good for the moment that it's attractive, that's what it is. Instant gratification with the food, the sugar, all that stuff, the fat that we put into it, we feel good in the mouth. So I had those experiences. The food is one thing I love. I love eating. Come on. But I have to, today I know I have to control myself. But if you're completely lost, sometimes you will just give in to all these things without questioning, that's what I did all my life. Yeah. Yeah. But that's it. Can you I think we can probably, for sure, realign ourselves to a better vibe here. We don't have to give in to the devil vibes and all that stuff, but we are giving in with there's like an inculcation. We explained the whole thing with Arthur. I'm sure you have watched the reasoning with Arthur, and that's really what's happening. There's a big inculcation happening in the heart of man, and until you get rid of this within you, you get rid of those. I was like, am I hearing noise? The dog is here. It was Abby. So, yeah. Anyway, there is constant dissolving and constant becoming as leaves. Oh, yeah, for sure. It changes constantly. The season changed. The tree changed. By the tree changed. The tree, like I've said it before, a tree can be nothing but a tree. But we can be more than what we are now. I can be more than what I am each and every day. If each and every day I work on myself, I work on my skills. I don't like that word we said the other day. Skills, talent. Work on my stuff. There's words I can process in my mind and no more, like skills. There's a word kill in there. I don't like it. So yeah, we can for sure. There's constant change, and it's to embrace the change. But people, we have when it comes time to change, especially changing our habits. Some people prefer to die than changing our habits. So it's something you gotta want to change. You have to want to create that lasting change, and it's gotta last too. It's not just, I'm not just here for a joke. I'm here on YouTube today and I won't be here tomorrow or the day after. It's a lasting change. I have to be here each and every day to create that lasting change within me. And it's getting there. I'm getting very much alive. I'm very humble though, because I'm telling you, it's like I've done the thing. I'm just discovering myself. I'm brand new here. I'm brand new and reborn. So don't expect me to come and instruct you on all kinds of nonsense and stuff I cannot sense. I want to sense things to talk to you. I share my experience, what I feel, and that is, I think, what can reach your heart. It's not so much what I've done, or if I make you feel like shit today. Everything that I've done means nothing. That's why I tell you I've done nothing, because I have to show up here each and every day and feel good and make you feel good. I'm not here to make you feel like shit. So if I make you feel like shit, it's no good. All I've done is worth nothing. There's people I've dealt with in reggae music that they have done magnificent accomplishment, but one day I got to them and what they told me made me feel like shit. Does it mean something what they did? No. So accomplishment doesn't mean shit. Mean shit what you accomplish. It's how we make people feel, how you feel. Feeling, but we're completely detached also from feelings. So, but yeah. Impermanent puts us squarely in the here and now. Yeah, that's it. But we have to work also to coke cleans car batteries and melts nails. For sure, it can be good. Exactly. Coke is very bad. There's so much toxic stuff out there. And the younger generation is so unaware. That's what it's gonna do. There's more poison in the world, more poison in the food, more poison in every stores, and then you let your children go loose in Babylon, and what do you think they consume? They're all attracted by the nonsense if they are, especially if they are unaware. So it's gonna create even more nonsense, and anyway. The whole world has to really shift paradigm. It's a paradigm shift we need. And again, you have to create that paradigm shift within yourself. It's good to say, oh, the world, the world, the world. But if you don't create that paradigm shift within yourself, it's not going to happen in the world. We all have to be the change, and you have to embody that change and express that change, not just talk about change. And, to really do. If you really want it to change, if you really want the world to change, you're going to be the change. And you're gonna come out and you're gonna you're not gonna hate the media or stuff. You're gonna become the media. You're gonna reach out to the world, reach out to your brothers and sisters. That's what I think we are. I don't think some people are strangers because they're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. I think that played yesterday on Byte Radio, The Doors. I'm gonna look more for more music, the probably the 80s and all that. That's my years. Anyway, I have lots to do. I have lots of work on my shoulder for even Byte Radio in the winter. I'll be there maybe 4 days a week. I like it. I like to do it. It keeps my mind occupied on something that matters. I want to keep my mind occupied, but on things that really matters, not on focus on dumb stuff that has no meaning in my life. So if it's for the benefit of helping other people, that's even more winner. So for sure. Yeah. So guys, that's it for today, and I'll be back. When now? When I'll be back? What day are we? I'm losing. We're Thursday. Today, Abby. Okay, Thursday. So Friday, it's I'll be on Byte Radio tomorrow night on Byte Radio for that's the reggae session, the reggae show for sure on Byte Radio, 5 p.m. I think on Friday. 5 p.m. on Friday, and then tomorrow early here again for sure. I have no intention of. I might take breaks, but I will not quit. But even that, I'm not a break person so much. So, have a wonderful day and rise and shine. Live your dreams. Live your big story. Make something do something each and every day to make this world a better place. If it feels right within your heart, just do it. Yeah. And me, I'll be back another now. Go bigger or go home. Simple as that. Chew big out. See ya. Rise and shine. He's out.